Hey everyone, welcome back to the basement. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. Just providing a quick layout update on my 2-rail O-scale layout. This is a scene I worked on the other night. My friend Bob is currently dismantling his layout, and I was able to pick up a couple of things from him. One being this beautiful station. This was a custom station built many years ago by Don Eastman, and it's a really, really exquisite structure. This had been, if you've seen on some of my previous videos, this was just kind of an open green space. And so this past Friday evening, I tore out a bunch of the static grass and added this station in here. It fit, I think, pretty well. Added some pavement, some cars, a grade crossing back there. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen along here. I call this Beaver Creek, this little town. I've just placed a couple of buildings there. I don't know that they're going to stay there. I've got several city and town buildings, so I'm just kind of playing with the arrangement. But that was just kind of a mock-up to give an idea. But this I did do, and really happy with how this turned out. Another recent project here, my friend Howard Zane had built this for me, and I love his custom structures. And so I had placed this here on the layout and done the scenery. I had a different structure here for the past year or so, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to place this here. So these are a few of the changes that have taken place in this corner, and I'll go show you what else I've been working on this weekend. Here's the other big project from this weekend. As I mentioned, my friend Bob is currently dismantling his layout, and he had this really incredible rock wall that ran down the length of his one side of his layout. And, you know, he was kind of bummed that it was probably just getting scrapped. And I said, hey, you know, look, I'm adding on to my layout as we speak, and I think I can incorporate that. Well, here it is. I've spent last night and tonight putting it back together, putting a lot of the rock castings that had fallen apart, you know, and cutting it up and cutting it off the wall, gluing them back together and blending scenery and getting them all installed here on this new extension. Really happy with how this is coming together. Just beginning to mock up the track plan in this area, but I needed to get this background done first. So this is about 33 foot of rock wall that was added. I've got a little bit more to do down there in the corner, but yeah, this is what's happening here at the Potomac Valley this weekend, 2-rail O-scale. One last addition, and this was also off Bob's layout, was this long industrial building. You know, folks, a model railroad is always changing, and I had a different building here that I'd had for the past year, but I really just liked this one better, and so I put it here. The Railway Express Agency signs, I picked those up at the York Show in April. I forget the gentleman's name who makes those, but I just thought they were really, really neat. So this was one more addition to the layout. I've got to do scenery around it. This is here at the very beginning of the yard on this end. I'll do a layout tour video in the very near future. But yeah, just a couple of the changes this weekend. Again, this was another structure off my friend Bob Hess's layout that really excited to add to mine. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, the like button. Appreciate your support and watching the channel. Thanks so much.